Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Gunmala Kapoor with the Midday News. The headlines. Electioneering picks up pace in Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram, going to the polls on Wednesday. Star campaigners hitting the campaign trail. Brisk polling underway for the third phase of Panchayat elections in Jammu and Kashmir. Central team hold talks with Tamil Nadu Chief Minister in Chennai to assess damage caused by Cyclone Gaja. To visit affected areas also. 21st round of boundary talks between India and China begin at Chinese city of Chengdu. And in badminton, Saina Nehwal and 7 other Indian shuttlers to play their semi-final matches of the Syed Modi International Championships in Lucknow this evening. Electioneering has picked up pace in poll-bound Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram, with star campaigners of major parties hitting the campaign trail. Assembly elections in the two states will be held on Wednesday. In Madhya Pradesh, political leaders, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, BJP Chief Amit Shah and Congress President Rahul Gandhi are also addressing rallies today. Addressing a rally in Chhatarpur, Prime Minister Narendra Modi accused the Congress of ignoring development in Bundelkhand. He said several efforts are being made towards water conservation and ensuring that farmers of the Bundelkhand region get water.
कि गत 15 वर्ष में हमारे पूरे बुंदेलखंड में जो बदलाव आया है, उस बदलाव के आप साक्षी हैं। ये बदलाव न राजा लाए हैं, न महाराज लाए हैं, ये तो शिवराज लाए हैं।
He said Madhya Pradesh has moved beyond corruption, casteism and nepotism. Referring to schemes like the Mudra Yojana, Ayushman Bharat and digital innovations, the Prime Minister said the government has laid the foundation for development and change. Mr. Modi will also address a rally in Mandsaur later today. On the other hand, Rahul Gandhi accused Mr. Modi of being silent on his government's alleged failure to do anything substantial for farmers and the poor in the past 4.5 years. Mr. Gandhi will also address rallies in Damoh and Tikamgarh later in the day. UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and Union Minister Uma Bharti are also addressing rallies in the state today. Congress leaders Jyotiraditya Scindia and Kamal Nath and Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav are also campaigning. In Mizoram, leaders of all major parties, including central ministers, are campaigning across the state to win voters. More from our correspondent.
Donor Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh addressed poor rallies in several places in Aizawl and Sirchit district. Nagaland Power Minister Kipli Sangtamare and Tripura Minister for Social Welfare Shandana Chakma have been campaigning too. While on campaigning, Assam Finance Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma this morning said BJP is open to forge alliance with any party if post-poor scenario demand. On the allegation of spending funds for Lok Ayukta before its start, Congress party claimed the amount of rupees 159 lakh for Lok Ayukta have been surrendered to the state exchequer. Irene, AIR News, Aizawl.
In Rajasthan, a total of 189 women candidates are contesting the assembly elections on the 7th of next month. This is the highest number of women candidates in the state so far. The first assembly elections, held in the state in 1952, saw only 4 women contestants, but no one could win. Since then, the number of women candidates has been on the rise.
Out of 189 women candidates, 23 are from ruling BJP and 27 are from the Congress. Sitting MLAs Anita Patel, Kiran Maheshwari, Anita Singh, Manju Bagmar, Kamsa, Surikanta Vyas and Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje are main women faces contesting from BJP. Whereas sitting MLA Sakuntala Rawat, former Union Minister Girja Vyas, Commonwealth Games medalist Krishna Punia and former MLA Jahida Khan are among the Congress candidates contesting the election. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
In Jammu and Kashmir, polling for the third phase of Panchayat elections, which began at 8 a.m. amid stringent security arrangements, is going on smoothly. The elections are being held in 9 phases across the state. In the Jammu division, polling started on a brisk note with people standing in queues at many places. More from our correspondent.
By 12 noon, about 59% votes were polled in Jammu division compared to about 45% in Kashmir Valley. In border district of Poonch, 67% votes were polled by 12 noon, followed by 63% polling in Kathua district. In Ramban district, over 62% polling was recorded, followed by 61% in Rajouri district, 60% in Udhampur district, 53% in Doda district, and 51% in Kishtwar district. In Kashmir Valley, over 41% polling was recorded in Bandipur district, followed by nearly 40% in Kupwara district. R.K. Rana for Air News from Jammu.
In the district of Leh, polling percentage in the 5 blocks was over 58%, recorded by 1 p.m. In the third phase of polling, 96 Sarpanch and 1,437 Panch have been elected unopposed, while voting is taking place on the remaining 358 Sarpanch and 1,652 Panch seats, for which 5,239 candidates are in the fray. The 7-member central team to assess cyclone damage in the Delta district of Tamil Nadu met Chief Minister K. Palaniswamy in Chennai this morning. Earlier, the inter-departmental team was given a briefing about the extensive damage caused by Cyclone Gaja by Additional Chief Secretary for Revenue, Satya Gopal. Later, the team met Chief Secretary Girija Vaidyanathan and discussed the prevailing situation. This afternoon, the team is scheduled to reach Trichy by air and proceed to the affected places in Puthukottai district. More from our correspondent.
The central team led by Union Home Ministry Joint Secretary Daniel Richard will see for themselves the damages in the severely affected Delta district for 3 days. The team will start their mission from Puthukottai today, followed by Thanjavur district and parts of Tiruvarur tomorrow. On Monday, they will cover a few more places in Tiruvarur and the districts of Nagapattinam and Karaikal. After another round of discussions with the state authorities, they are expected to submit their report to the Union Home Ministry to decide on the quantum of relief. Jai Singh, AR News, Chennai.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in. The 21st round of talks between special representatives of India and China on the boundary question began in Chengdu city of China today. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and Chinese State Councillor and Foreign Minister Wang Yi will hold discussions. Mr. Doval and Mr. Wang are the designated special representatives for border talks between the two countries. The last round of border talks between Mr. Doval and Mr. Yang had taken place in New Delhi in 2017. Amid the continuing political crisis in Sri Lanka, an MP supporting the new government of Mahinda Rajapaksa has claimed that they are ready to form a caretaker government if there is agreement on a general election. Lakshman Yappa Abeyvardana, who is a former minister, told local media that their ultimate goal was to hold a general election, and they invited United National Party, the UNP-led Ranil Wickremesinghe, to join them and form a caretaker government. Mr. Yappa said that if the UNP and the others want to appoint someone else as the Prime Minister of the caretaker government, they are ready to accept, but added that the President is opposed to Ranil Wickremesinghe and the UNP might have to look for other options. Maldivian Foreign Minister Abdullah Shahid is arriving in New Delhi this evening on a 4-day visit to India. This is the first high-level visit from Male after the new government took office last week. On Monday, Mr. Shahid and External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj will hold extensive talks on issues of mutual interest. The visiting dignitary will also call on President Ramnath Kovind. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. tomorrow. This will be the 50th episode of the monthly program. It will be broadcast on the entire network of AIR and Doordarshan. The program will also be streamed on YouTube channels of the Prime Minister's Office, the Information and Broadcasting Ministry, AIR and DD News. It will also be simultaneously broadcast on AIR's website www.allindiaradio.gov.in. All India Radio will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. The regional language versions will also be repeated at 8 p.m. our correspondent reports that Mr. Modi has been raising various important issues through the monthly program. In the 35th edition of the Mann Ki Baat, the Prime Minister had shared his thoughts on the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. He had said the Yojana, which aims at financial inclusion, had been a point of discussion among financial pundits, not just in India, but all over the world. More from our correspondent.
In his Mann Ki Baat address on 27th August 2017, Mr. Modi said, today he feels a great sense of fulfillment that within 3 years, the last man on the fringes of society has become a part of the country's mainstream economy. He said, now the people have started going to the bank and saving their money.
प्रधानमंत्री जन धन योजना, फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन, ये भारत में नहीं, पूरे विश्व में आर्थिक जगत के पंडितों की चर्चा का विषय रहा। दुनिया के कई देशों की आबादी से भी ज्यादा ये नंबर है। आज मुझे एक बहुत बड़ा समाधान है कि समाज का उस आखिरी छोर पर बैठा हुआ मेरा गरीब भाई देश की अर्थव्यवस्था की मूल धारा का हिस्सा बना है। उसकी आदत बदली है, वो बैंक में आने जाने लगा है। एक प्रकार से गरीब की ये बचत है, ये आने वाले दिनों में उसकी ताकत है। और प्रधानमंत्री जन धन योजना के साथ जिसका अकाउंट खुला, उसको इंश्योरेंस का भी लाभ मिला है।
Talking to AIR News, Minister of State for Finance Shiv Pratap Shukla said over 32 crore Jan Dhan accounts have been opened so far, in which 87,000 crore rupees were deposited.
जो लोग कभी बैंक का भवन भी नहीं देखे थे, उनके हाथ में खाते देने का काम प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने किया। आज इस देश में 32 करोड़ से ऊपर खाते खुल चुके हैं और आज उस खाते में 87,000 करोड़ रुपए जमा हो गए हैं। जनधन खाते आधार से जुड़ गया है, तो आधार से जुड़ने के नाते वो पूरी की पूरी सब्सिडी उनके खाते में जा रही है। पहले इधर उधर कोई बैंगलिंग भी कर लेता, वो भी करने की स्थिति में नहीं रह गई है। इस नाते ये इसका सबसे बड़ा फायदा हुआ है।
Prime Minister had launched the scheme in 2014, which aims at providing financial services to the poor. With Dipendra Anand Kumar, AIR News, Delhi.
Jharkhand Day is being celebrated today at the International Film Festival of India, IFFI, in Goa. Jharkhand is the focus state at this year's IFFI. Our correspondent has filed this report.
This is for the first time that any state has been made focus state at IFFI. Chief Minister Raghuvar Das and host of film personalities will attend Jharkhand Day celebrations. Union Information and Broadcasting Secretary Amit Khare inaugurated Jharkhand Tourism Pavilion at IFFI on Wednesday. MSD, The Untold Story and 6 other movies which have been shot in the state are being screened at this year's festival. These include Ajab Singh Ki Gajab Kahani, Begum Jaan, Ranchi Diaries, A Death in the Gunj and More Gaon More Desh. Jharkhand is home to some of the biggest celebrities including MS Dhoni, Priyanka Chopra, Archer Deepika Kumari and actor R. Madhavan. Ashok Shukla, AIR News, Goa.
And in sports, badminton. In badminton, Saina Nehwal and 7 other Indian shuttlers will play their semi-final matches of the Syed Modi International Championships in Lucknow this evening. In the singles, Saina, seeded second, will take on Ruseli Hartawan of Indonesia, while third place Samir Varma will meet another Indonesian, Shiko Ora Dwi Wardoyo. The women's doubles pair of Ashwini Ponnappa and N. Sikki Reddy, the men's doubles team of Satvik Sairaj, Ranik Reddy and Chirag Shetty, and the mixed doubles duo of Satvik Sairaj and Ashwini will also play their last 4 matches today. Ace Indian pugilist MC Mary Kom and rookie Sonia Chahal will fight for gold medals at the Women's World Boxing Championships in New Delhi this evening. In the 48-kilogram category, Mary Kom, aiming to clinch her historic 6th world title, will face Hanna Okhota of the Ukraine. It will be Mary's second meeting with the Ukrainian in 3 months. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Electioneering picks up pace in Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram, going to the polls on Wednesday. Star campaigners hitting the campaign trail. Brisk polling underway for the third phase of Panchayat elections in Jammu and Kashmir. Central team holds talks with Tamil Nadu Chief Minister in Chennai to assess damage caused by Cyclone Gaja, to visit affected areas also. 21st round of boundary talks between India and China to begin at Chinese city of Chengdu. And in badminton, Saina Nehwal and 7 other Indian shuttlers to play their semi-final matches of the Syed Modi International Championships in Lucknow this evening. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. And with that we end the Midday News.